What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here. And today I'm going to show you guys some items that I purchased a few days ago. So purchased a few collectibles from another fellow local Ohio Pyro. Goes by the name of GreatBallsOfPyro. That's his YouTube name. He's formerly known as Balls of Pyro, but he changed his name to GreatBallsOfPyro, which I think is a much better name. So anyways, purchased some items from him last year and traded some Pyro as well. I was able to acquire a couple of canister shells to use for my comparison last year. One of them was the neon 5-inch neon canister shell, and the other was the 5-inch Pyro Predator shell. Pyro Predator shell, should I say, by Pyro Predator. And this year, decided to pick up some more stuff from him, including these collectibles I'm about to show you guys here. So now the story, before I show you guys what these items are, I want to give you a little bit of a story behind how I was able to get these items. So GreatBallsOfPyro had a neighbor, or should I say has a neighbor, a friend, whose father purchased fireworks regularly. And, you know, he was pretty much like old school Pyro, you could say, and I guess he collected some of these items and whatnot, or I don't know if he was a collector or if he just purchased these items and he just had them stored. My guess would be the latter. He purchased these items and they were just stored at the neighbor's house. So I'm not sure if he's deceased or not. I couldn't tell you for sure, but the neighbor, his daughter, wanted to kind of, I guess you could say, get rid of these items. And so she knew that GreatBallsOfPyro was a big-time Pyro and loved fireworks, and pretty much just gave this box of fireworks, old fireworks, to him. So, and afterwards, he contacted me and asked me if I wanted to purchase some old school collectible stuff, and I said, hell yes. Definitely wasn't going to pass up an opportunity to be able to purchase some collectibles. So these items were purchased from a store called Ace Fireworks. If the name seems familiar to some of you, it is the same. It is the same exact store. It's called the store today is called Ace Midwest Fireworks. Back then, it was just called Ace Fireworks, and it was the sister store of another store called Midwest Fireworks. And both stores were owned by the Lomas family, Larry Lomas. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are familiar with that name. So I already mentioned the story behind Midwest Fireworks in another video about those collectible catalogs that I was able to get from another fellow Pyro. Pretty much Midwest Fireworks was my home store from the late 90s all the way up to the early 2000s. It was the first fireworks store that I shopped at, and until it was demolished in 2003, 2004. And Ace Fireworks was pretty much its sister store, but they were both owned by Larry Lomas. Midwest operated out of Deerfield, Ohio, Route 224. This store operates out of Conneaut, Ohio. So this person pretty much purchased these fireworks from this location, and I don't know if he received this flyer here that you see in the mail, or if he had it, or if he got it at the store and he used this $5 off coupon off of any order of $25 or more. This is a nice little coupon that's attached to it here. So, but at any rate, this is a very, very nice flyer. Definitely was happy to see this as a part of the package, so to speak, with these collectibles. So, I want to show you guys one more thing: the receipt for this order. I want to cover up the name of the person. He kind of signed the receipt, so out of respect to him, I'm going to cover up any personal info and whatnot. So here's the sales receipt. It was made on June 28th, 1992. So this order was made 27 years ago, and the total price or total cost of these items is $59.36. So yeah, nice little bit of information there in regards to the total cost of these items. And also here is the liar's sheet or liar's form that we're familiar with here in Ohio. Basically, it's a statement that you have to sign where you promise to take these items out of state within 48 hours. Sorry, within 72 hours. Sorry, I can't remember. It was a liar's sheet, a liar's form, and I really didn't care about it. But this is pretty much what us Ohioans had to agree to for many, many years until they kind of nixed this form a few years ago. Anyways, time to get to the items now. It's enough rambling. And let's enjoy some old rare items. So here we go. I'm going to move this box back a little bit and bring my tote over here to kind of put each item on top so you guys could kind of see it as I examine it more closely. So let me pause the video real quick. All right, guys, let's get to the first item here. Should I say first items? Got a couple of boxes of sparklers by Flying Dragon. There's the blue sparklers. They have a blue tip to them. And the red sparklers. And these have a red tip to them. You get 6 pieces usually in a box. And the thing is, there were a lot of extra sparklers around in other boxes and whatnot. So there was, I believe, 24 in this box and 15 in this box. So basically 4 boxes worth here and about 3 boxes or 2.5 boxes worth here. So let me open these boxes so I could show you what these sparklers look like. All right, so this is the blue tipped sparklers, as you see here. We'll probably light one of these off for you guys. I'll probably demo a couple of these items off. I just don't know which ones I will yet. So, you know what? I'll just leave these out here. And so, here's the red-tipped ones. Let me pull these out. Alright. So, these ones have a red tip to them. I don't know if the color of the sparkler is the same. Like, this has a red flame to it, and this has a blue flame to it. I'm not positive. All I know is that the tips, the colors of the tips are different, and they go by pretty much the description of the box. So that's blue, and that's red. So some Flying Dragon sparklers. All right, moving on. Move on to some Morning Glories here. So I'll take this box out here, and this box. I want to take this one out carefully because it's wrapped, still wrapped in its own cellophane. All right, so got 2 boxes of Morning Glories here. They're both different from what I see here. This one's a 3-color changing Morning Glory, and this one is by Red Lantern. I don't think it has color changing effects or anything. It could, but I'm not 100% positive. This one still has the sticker price on it. We got $16.95, so $17 for this box. And so with these sparklers, they come packaged 24/6. So meaning you get 24 packs or like 24 little rolls, with each roll having 6 sparklers in it. This one's already open, so I'm going to kind of show you guys what it looks like real quick. So we got some loose ones here. So we got some missing amount here. This box was used already, so it's probably about 100 left or something like that here. Might light one off from here because we got some loose ones here, or they're outside of the paper, or the wrapping, should I say. So got the Safe and Sane label here. And all around some very, very nice items. The one on the left here may be older than this one. Even though these items were purchased 27 years ago, I don't think they're exactly 27 years old. Like, I think some of these items are even older. And they're all D.O.T, from what I know. I know some of them have, yeah, here we go, the D.O.T labels right here. And I think it's in the same spot with the other one. Yep, D.O.T Class C. Yeah, so this one doesn't have a brand. This one's by Red Lantern. All right, so moving on here, we will look at this one, Happy Lamp. Happy Lamp by Link Triad. All right, so the deal with this is, I believe you get 12 in a box. Yep, 12 in a box. There's another pack in this box. It's probably near the bottom. It's sealed still in its own cellophane, but this one's open already, and there's only a few left in here. And we got 3 left. You get 3 in here. So basically what you do with this is, there's a little hole here around this little string here, this little rope. Basically you put a rope through it or a string through it, hang it up somewhere, and pretty much light it off. And I guess it spins. I don't know if it spins. I think it just emits sparks and whatnot. So here's what the inside of it looks like. You got some daisies, as you see here, some nice designs. This one's a little bit open. Anyway, so what's kind of interesting and a little bit weird at the same time is that you got the D.O.T. Class C label here, is that they actually give you some strings to use here. There's this like big roll or ball of strings that they give you here, and you just take one out and basically you put it in that little hole in the back and tie it up and hang it up somewhere. So I've never seen that before, but it's very interesting. I may light one of these off. I haven't decided yet because this box is already open. It's been used. But again, I haven't decided yet, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. You guys go ahead and let me know. I know there's a lot of collectors out there. You know, you guys probably have more experience on this and more knowledge on this than I do. And so you just go ahead and let me know which ones I should keep and which ones I could use, so to speak. So, you know, I don't want to light off something that's too rare, so to speak. All right, so moving on here, get to these fountains here. Got a couple of these. Oops. All right, so these are Rossi items. Rossi's famous fireworks. I'm sure many of you remember that, especially some Ohioans out there that probably remember shopping from this place. $2.39 was the value of this item, and it's called Earth Satellite. It's a fountain, D.O.T. Class C. And so, as I mentioned before, I got two of those, and there is absolutely no way in hell that I'm going to light off either of these. I am definitely keeping these two fountains. So, I mean, come on, it's a Rossi item. Oh boy. All right, so let's get this small item out of the way here. These are snaps called Magic Snaps. Don't think they have a brand to them, but they pretty much look like regular paper snaps. So just a nice little item. Probably purchased for the kids and whatnot. All right, what should I pull out next? Let's pull this fountain out. We got Devil's Delight, D.O.T. Class C, and the brand, I don't see any brand. Oh, here we go. TNT. So this is the old TNT logo here. And this fountain was priced at $5.95, so about $6. Devil's Delight. Very nice artwork. All right, so let's get to this one over here. I believe there's two of these. So I'll actually keep these off to the side for now. So I'm going to pull two of them out. Let's get to this. Got Sparkling Tree. And this is by Flower Basket brand. It's a very... This is definitely a vintage item. I remember that brand. It's from, I had a bunch of older items I remember seeing before that had that brand. I think they were firecrackers though. So anyway, Sparkling Tree Fireworks. So this is one of many favorites of old school pyros. So basically what this is, and this usually comes in a package of 6, as you see here. It says 6 pieces. And there's 3 left in here. Basically what this is, you just light it from the top here, stand it up, and it's like it spreads out basically. The sparkler, it's like 4 sparklers. I think it's 5 sparklers because there's one in the middle as well. 4 or 5 sparklers that pretty much kind of are attached together, and then when they get to this point here, they open up and they spread out, and it looks like a tree basically. So that's why it's called that way, or should I say that's why it's called Sparkling Tree. So it's a very, very nice, unique item that I don't know if they're made anymore. They might be. Not specifically this brand, but, you know, like sparkling trees in general. Might light one of these off, because there's another box in there that's closed with cellophane and whatnot. So, haven't decided yet whether I'm going to light one of these off, but I'll let you guys know. Once again, let me know in the comment section which ones you guys want to see lit off that I have multiples of and basically like an open box of, so to speak. Alright, now we can get to these fountains here. Got two of them, one over here and one in the corner. So basically this is an old Twitter glitter. Twitter glitter, obviously this is a very common item. Just about every brand has its own version of this Twitter glitter. Don't know what brand it is. D.O.T. Class C. Oh, I actually have a brand. It is Red Lantern. So we got two of these, and it was priced at $2.98, so it was $3 a fountain. So very nice small item. We'll definitely not be lighting any of those off as well. So got more fountains here by, I believe, Rossi, I assume. Don't know yet. Yep, Rossi's Famous Fireworks. Gosh, Rossi. So we got 4 of these, I believe, in this box. So this is number 3 Golden Willow and D.O.T. Class C. Give you the directions, how to do it, and caution and danger and all that stuff. So got 4 of these. I don't know if I want to light off any or one of these. Oops. I guess this one's kind of not standing up as straight. But at any rate, don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to light off any of these. It's just, especially since it's Rossi, I don't want to, if I see anything with Rossi on it, I just don't feel like lighting it off. So we'll probably save all of these as well. All right, moving on. We got the second box of the sparkling tree. I guess it's not wrapped like I thought it would be. Oh, they have a price tag on it. See how much it's worth. You get 1 for $5.50 or 3 for $13.50. It's not a bad price. Yep, and this one is open. So this is what it looked like when it's fully packaged. I'm definitely not going to use any from this box for sure. Alright, moving on here. We got a sealed box of tanks. Tanks with report. And this is Link Triad. And the price on this was $7. And D.O.T. Class C. Don't know how many you get in here. And here we go. 12 pieces. So you get 12 tanks in here. And this is sealed still. So I am definitely not going to be opening this up for sure. So, alright, so moving on here, I'm going to get these small items out of the way here. Got several of these. Let me pull them out real quick for you guys. Alright, so these are amazing fountains. Don't know what brand they are, but you get 4 of them. This is a UN item, actually. It's the first UN item I see in this box. So, priced at $149. I think that's pretty much it. So, got 4 of them. They're all sealed, so I'm not exactly tempted to open any of these up. So, I'm more than likely not going to demo any of these. But at any rate, so we got 4 of these. Pretty much, I think they're all the same, so yep. Alright, moving on. You got these items over here. Now these I'm definitely interested in. Definitely caught my eye because these were one of the few items in this box that I am actually familiar with. Somewhat. because I see them in some collector clubs and whatnot on Facebook and whatnot. But this one's kind of already open and one just spilled out. Damn. Alright, so I know there's one loose one, 2 sealed, and one pack that's kind of already semi-open. So that's kind of a bit of a bummer. Oh, there's a price tag on it, so interesting to see what it was priced at. We got pretty much $1, 98 cents. Alright, so these are ground blooms, old school ground blooms, basically. D.O.T. Class C. Ground bloom flower. And they're by Red Lantern, I believe. Yep, Red Lantern. Don't know how old these are. Don't know what year they were produced. Just know that they're ground blooms. I know there's like different years and whatnot that these were produced in. I just don't know which is which, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you get 6 in a pack. So we got 6 here, 12, 18, we got 19 total. I might light one off. I'll probably light this one off for sure. And I'll probably just save the rest. Alright, so moving on here, get to these pack of bottle rockets here. I want to kind of grab it carefully. Got some air travel rockets. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with this. It's probably one of the few old vintage items that I'm familiar with. And this has got an orange, kind of an orange label to it. I've seen green. I've seen, I believe, blue. I've seen white. I've seen pink, I believe, something like that. But I have not seen orange. I have not seen an orange air travel label. So at any rate, this is, I believe, a horse brand item. Yes, it is. So we got horse brand D.O.T. Class C. And that's what the rockets look like, somewhat. I'm trying to kind of show you guys what the whole thing looks like. Comes with that paper wrapping and whatnot, so definitely reminds you of the good old days. Yeah, but I don't think, yeah, these don't have paper fuse in them or anything like that. It's just regular green visco fuse. So this was probably towards the end of the D.O.T. era, for sure. Alright, so I'm going to have to use this side now. I'm kind of getting scarce with my space here. So next item, and I believe this is the last one, although I have a couple of them. These are Roman candles. 10-ball Roman candles. Don't believe they have like a name to them or anything like that. It just says 10-ball on it. I believe it's D.O.T. Class C somewhere. It's kind of hard to... Oh, there it is. Found you. D.O.T. Class C. Roswell, New Mexico. So these don't have like a specific name to them or anything like that. There isn't like a wrapping on it. And the price on these is $10.95, so $11. So this is in some pretty good packaging. The cellophane on this is very, very nice. It's not loose or ripped or anything like that. And you get, I was able to get 2 of them here. So we got 2 packs of these candles, and you get, can't see the amount here. So I'm going to assume it's 12. Yep, 12. It's a pack of 12. And the price on this one is here more visible, as you see. So it's $10.95. So $22 pretty much for these 2 packs. Don't know really if there is a specific name for this. It's just 10, it says 10-ball on it. That's it. So I'm pretty sure some of you are familiar with what this looks like. I don't intend to open any of these up. You know, if I had a loose one laying around and whatnot, I probably would light it off and demo it for you guys. But these I have no intention of lighting off, so probably keep these for sure. All right. And the last item in this box, you know, it's an item that we already went over, but it's sealed. And this is the box of Happy Lamp. We went over these already in the other box that was already opened. This is pretty much sealed. Still has all 12 Happy Lamps in there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me kind of put this stuff off to the side here so I could show you guys what these items look like pretty much out of the box. So, give me a sec. Alright guys, so here's pretty much what everything looks like out of the box. Kind of wanted to present it in a certain specific way, so sorry about the wide angle. I know it's kind of far away, but we'll go over everything once again real quickly. But I just wanted to mention that definitely ecstatic about having these items in my possession. As I mentioned before, I'm not much of a collector, but if you know something comes up and I have an opportunity to purchase it, definitely will get something for sure, especially if I can get it for a decent price. But so I'll probably light off, as I mentioned, a few loose items here and there. Anything that isn't still in package, like with cellophane wrapped around it or whatnot, not going to touch any of those, not going to open up any of those and the fountains as well. I'm not going to touch any of that stuff. So might light off, as I mentioned, a couple items like sparklers and whatnot, and maybe one of those ground blooms, but that's pretty much it. So just to go over everything real quickly again, got these tanks by, I believe, Triad. Got the Sparkling Tree by Flower Basket. Sparkling Tree Firework, should I say, or sparklers. Anyways, got these Air Travel Rockets by Horse. Got these amazing fountains. They don't have a brand to them, but they're UN items. Probably the only UN items I believe in this box. Got these 10-ball Roman candles. Don't have a brand either, I believe. Got these ground blooms by Red Lantern. Probably light this one off at some point. Got these magic snaps, no brand. These Morning Glory sparklers by Red Lantern. These Flying Dragon sparklers, pretty much by Flying Dragon. Another box of Morning Glories. These are 3 color changing Morning Glories. They don't have a brand listed on them. And up here we got these Twitter glitter fountains. I believe these are by Flower Basket. I can't remember. No, they're by Red Lantern. Got 2 of those. Got these 2 fountains, Earth Satellite fountains by Rossi. Got these 4 Golden Willow number 3 fountains, also by Rossi. And the Devil's Delight by TNT. And I believe that's it. No, I forgot about these. Happy Lamps by Triad. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, these items were purchased at Ace Fireworks back in June of 1992. So, definitely happy about that, because it's kind of like a bit of a link to Midwest Fireworks, so to speak. So, which was the first store that I shopped at. So it's another memorable, interesting tidbit of information, so to speak. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of long video. I do apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And I will see you guys next time.